Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing our emotions. So you can identify your intuition for spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes with the essence of love, okay? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, okay? So now we're looking at balancing. All right, so you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you. You just have to understand the universal language. This is universe. And the universe would like you to take a leap of faith. All right, collective? Focus on your creativity. All right? Go by sight and not by... Don't go by sight properly. Sorry. Let me start again. Go by faith, all right, and not by sight. There's lots of chances that you can take. You can develop a new pathway this way, all right? Don't let my readings be forced, okay? Let's take that leap of faith with no baggage. Depend on your own intuition to create a new adventure. Because now we're in spiritual court. Someone's taken that leap of faith out. Maybe someone won or is going to win a legal situation. Because now we're looking at taking the leap of faith for fairness, balance, truth. Maybe someone's leaving or going into a legal dispute, all right? But now we're looking at spiritual court. The doors is open. Someone's being judged by their heart. How heavy is it? If it's light as a feather, okay? Or as heavy as a stone, all right? So now we're looking at a situation. Every cause has an effect. There seems to be a win-win solution because now we seem to see something's been illuminated about the truth. Maybe there's a situation where there's two masculines. One will be left in spiritual court, all right? Maybe King of Cups. Maybe the King of Cups is taking a leap of faith into a legal dispute or seeking balance, fairness, and truth by using the intuition and their psychic gifts, all right, to make many shifts. Because there seems to be a partnership going on. So they're looking at their partnerships. Maybe there's a seat available within this masculine's emotions. Or he has no emotions. Maybe he has no empathy. Let's keep going. Because it seems to be a problem when it comes to a partnership, a very big partnership. Maybe this masculine has got a legal dispute and he has to pack his bag and leave because he's very immature. When it comes to maybe family inheritance, okay? Oh, you can't see, can you? Sorry, collective. Hold on. All right, let's move this over a little bit. Sorry. Okay, so there seems to be a situation about a partnership. When it comes to a partnership, someone's packing their bags. You've got to go with no baggage. But this one's got too much baggage when it comes to relationships. That's sailing in. Someone needs to manage their emotions because they hold too much baggage, emotional baggage. When it comes to coming to success, it's too much emotional baggage when it comes to partnerships, maybe. Or maybe he's looking at someone else leaving after a legal dispute, after injustice with a partnership. Because someone's looking and being very studious about someone's new love. Maybe someone's packed. All aboard, darling, all aboard. All doors are shut to maybe a partnership now. Yeah, because someone's turning their back. And his King of Cups is watching. Someone create a new love because they have maybe a crush on someone. Or this King of Cups looking at a new love. But he's got baggage though, man. He's got to take that leap of faith without baggage. Because this person hasn't got baggage. They're looking at sparking new idea. And there seems to be this King of Cups looking at his emotional intelligence. When it comes to a partnership, maybe with a fire sign person. They're looking at the energy, maybe. There's no enthusiasm. Someone's turning their back because they look deeply at this partnership. Maybe they sat down and had an emotional conversation. And they're just realizing with the Emperor's taking a leap of faith. Maybe they're in spiritual court. And someone's judging their emotions. Because intuitively they see a sparking idea. And they have to take control and authority to bring in fairness, balance, truth. Because they have that willpower to move forward, but with self-control, self-discipline. So someone's balancing their emotions. because the truth is out. Someone's starting all over again. They've illuminated something. I just saw yellow. They illuminated a situation when it comes to someone's lifestyle or a speed message. But it seems to be a situation when someone's seeking into me, I seek. So someone's doing direct messages about a legal dispute or maybe a karmic situation. But it seems to be someone was exploring a lawyer. Or maybe someone was looking at giving messages to a priest or philosopher person. But that person was a student. So you have to explore someone else. Maybe someone's very outspoken. Because someone probably exaggerated and was very irresponsible. Because there's more looking at maybe a lifestyle than being honest about their feelings, about the energy. Yeah, because looking at someone's movements or the willpower of someone's intuition. Someone's up at night worried, maybe a water sign Cancer person up at night worried about someone's fast speed movements into maybe a legal dispute, or someone has a dispute about their own feelings. Maybe they're looking into their feelings and it's not enough to maybe marry someone, so they're taking that leap of faith away from maybe a Sagittarius person. So a Cancer person's in his feelings because someone's turning their back because it seems to be a lack of boundaries when it comes to seeking the willpower to move into a new relationship or to renew a relationship. Someone's exaggerating maybe their feelings and they're being very irresponsible and tactless. So maybe there's a philosophical clash with people, with this person, with a Sagittarius person or an Aries person, when it comes to being active, the movements of this person's actions. Because someone's looking at the willpower and the assertiveness of someone's intuition or telepathic communication, take it as it resonates, or a message about love or a crush on someone. Someone being a little bit naive when they're looking a bit creative with the emotions. Don't be too courageous, my darling, because someone looks like they're very impatient because they're in their pride. So be very careful about that little quick temper you have right there, my darling, because you might create a little bit of havoc. Someone's exploring behind someone's back, or someone's exploring. Maybe someone sat down and had a conversation about their feelings. And now they're seeing the willpower of someone's intuition. Because they've been looking, spying, stalking. And now maybe someone's just packing up and saying, I'm done. I need to go and explore my own creative ideas. Create your own enthusiasm. Because I think something grew, but then it grew, but it didn't grow. It's like, it's like a flat structure. It's just a flat structure. A matrix has many levels. So it seems like they were growing into something. Maybe they got an abundance of something, but it's not going into diversifications like the BCG matrix. It's not. Maybe they had creative ideas that came with questions. They thought maybe these creative ideas will be their cash cow, so they can invest into their questions. But unfortunately, it's come to like a dog. It's not really going anywhere. That's what I think. Something keeps pulling me to this about diversifications when it comes to creative ideas. Maybe they had one creative idea and they thought they can make many out of that, to put in brackets. Like, say for instance, you have an idea. That idea can be your cash cow to go into any of your other investments that you might have questions about. Because now you have to come to, I think they're stuck at that point where, oh gosh, I can see it in my head. It's like you have an oil company. Some people think you can only make oil out of it. But then some people can see beyond the oil, they can see gas. And then some people can see beyond the oil and the gas, they can see lubricants. Some people can see beyond that, they can see chemistry. But in this group, they're stuck in one quadrant when it comes to expansion. It's just a spark. It's spark like a, and that's it. And it just comes out again. I don't know why. Something keeps telling me something in that picture. It just came out to me like that. And this is why someone's turning their back, moving, maybe to another location, maybe. Yeah, because someone needs to have boundaries. Maybe a Sagittarius person is looking at maybe this Cancer's willpower. He needs to have boundaries. Boundaries is very important. That's why probably this master's got no damn boundaries. And maybe he says, you know what, thanks for your help, your support. Thanks for your help and support, right? Because we're all a tree. All right. Some people are here for a reason. Some people are here for a season. Some people are here to marinate. And when you marinate too long, what do you call it? Something breeds contention. Familiarity breeds too much contention. Because someone cannot diversification as much as someone else. So you can't carry people. So you know your boundaries. So maybe he's just saying, thank you for your support. I've got sparkling ideas of my own. And I can't really carry you forward because the investments is not, it's not expanding. Even when it comes to the truth, exaggeration, when it comes to investments, time, energy, you know, it's just, it's time to say bye. It's a burden. I just said burden. It's like they take on this person's extra burden and it needs to move forward. Maybe someone invested into someone like a counselor or something. Move forward, bro. Maybe someone sat down and talked about their emotions, about their partnerships. Maybe they bring their partner and say, yeah, she's the right one. But behind the closed doors, little backhand. No, don't talk to this person. Get up. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, get up and say thanks for your services. Thank you for your services, for your support. I appreciate. Shake hand, little more. Bye. Time to move on, man. But the boundaries, he doesn't have no self-control, no self-damn discipline. So someone's turning their back, a fire sign person. Yeah, it's too much wounds, too much wounds between this person. Especially when it's in their lifestyle, something to do with their lifestyle, something to do with speed, something to do with like creating castles in the air. There's too much animosity in the air. That's what I heard. I don't think that people are talking about, it could be a friend from the past or someone thinking about soulmates, all right? Or someone familiar they took a risk with maybe. So now someone's moving without baggage saying thank you, see you later. Bringing that foundation down. It's time to say bye. No more familiarities for you, my friend. Someone has that desire though to go forward, change someone's lifestyle's being changed. They're going through a door, could be a Virgo person. They're going through the door to create a different foundation, different lifestyle. Because maybe when they looked at this King of Cups, it's enough, done. So maybe this masculine kind of new foundation. They see the willpower of their own emotions. When they balance it together, it's gonna heal the wounded warrior. And I know sometimes when you put like TCP on a little like hurting spot, I know it's gonna hurt, but that's not an excuse to give up on your healing. Okay, and the way forward to your healing is trust your intuition. Someone's got love on their sleeves, love of self, man. They got a lot of passion. When it comes to the soul of the self, a lot of passion. Just don't give up on healing. I know it's difficult. I know it can be painful. It's not for the faint-hearted. But you've got the willpower. Just have self-control, self-discipline. So I can see a bridge. Maybe you try to make a bridge between two cities, oceans, something. Maybe you try to... No, it's not bridging. It's not. You can bridge on your own. Too many unsurety. Because of unsurety between two, They realized that in surety, it had to go through a legal situation to be illuminated. Because there wasn't enough truth, wasn't enough support, there wasn't enough nothing. And because of the illumination of the truth, now someone has a more clear conscience to move forward. But someone realized they've got more knowledge and wisdom and energy and sparkling ideas. And remember, we're energy. And because this emotions is not, the energy is not the same. As you get older, innit, you get wise and you realize it's time to move on. Maybe it's a friend of the family or a cousin or just someone that you've known or familiarity. Someone you paid for. Maybe you paid for their car before, something. I don't know. But no, move forward, man. Move forward. You got the hands to dig into that dirt. Maybe there's too much dirt on this masculine, but you've got the dirt. Ooh, maybe you've got the dirt on this masculine and he's afraid, or vice versa. No. Because when people give blackmail and all that, it's because they've got something worse to hide. I could never be intimidated by blackmail. Never. Everyone makes mistakes, innit? Yeah, this is Earth School, all right? Say what you got to say. Who gives a shit? Because whatever you got on me, you got worse. So, shit like that don't. Nah. Just walk away, man. Say, fuck that. Blackmail who? Just go find your mum, bruv. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Go and find your own happiness. Someone's going for their own fulfillment. Why? Because there's no emotion between these two. Must be broski, something. But they're walking away, though. To a 2 of cup. Maybe the Emperor's walking away. Maybe this person's just not it. So you can fertilize your own foundation. And I can see little blossoms coming up. Little peaks coming up. If you protect yourself protect your own belief. Maybe this masculine, maybe it's moving for Cancer person, or the emotions. Maybe your emotions, people wasn't agreeing with your emotions. It was too many nay-nays, too many no-nos. And you know what? Whether you do, if you don't, people still want to talk, man. You can't live by other people. Yeah, too much conflicts, man. Too many wounds, too many conflicts. A fire sign person. Too many wounds, man. Too many. This Cancer probably tried to stop someone's movements. But it's impossible. Wounds don't last forever. Maybe someone put TCP on their wounds. In other words, emotions on their wounds. Because all we got to do, you know, it's about love. And I think someone's pouring love from their head to their toe. And that's what's giving them the strength and ambition to say, do you know what? Thanks, later, bye. Finito. Too much challenges, too much rival. I didn't know you was my rival, man. I thought it was my ride or die, my bridge, and you get me? We had each other's back. Yeah, what's going on, broski? Nope. Skirt. Nope. Too many battles, too many conflicts. So someone's up and night worried because they feel like they missed an opportunity, or someone doesn't have no empathy. Yeah, because that's what I'm going to know. 10 of Cups. You can't fake a 10 of Cups. So someone's going to a pathway to end with maybe a Queen of Wands. Because maybe someone's manifesting because they've been thinking about a backstab, which was quite difficult with the Queen of Pentacles. That's heartbroken about deception, manipulation with a lover. Maybe there's an earth angel, and that's the truth. It is what it is, man. You've got to balance yourself. Maybe someone's just this Aquarius person, but it's about healing. Don't give up on your healing no matter what you go through life. Please don't give up on your healing. Don't do it. Because everything stems from self. You are responsible for yourself. Even if you live with someone, even if you have to pay half the rent with someone, you've still got to be responsible for yourself regardless. Regardless, you know. So someone's healing because someone's probably looking at a tarot reader that's very strong, a Queen of Swords. Maybe behind this Queen of Swords, there's a King of Pentacles that's grounded and a King of Wands looking at different perspective when it comes to a foundation. There seems to be a calling because someone's very toxic in this group, man. Too much dark forces, too much dark entity, too much jealousy, obsession, envy in this group, too much battle. Someone has to go and see their own truth about stagnation when it comes to being blocking a Queen of Cups. Someone lied to a very loving person. Maybe this whole institution went against. Maybe it's Taurus person was spying with this group of people for investments. But someone's in love with the Empress. And somebody ain't impressed. You got to stand up for your beliefs, collected, you know. If you don't stand up for nothing, you stand up for everything. And that's the truth. And someone's being very possessive, holding on. Or someone's holding on to their beliefs, man. And hold on to your healthy boundaries. It's okay to have healthy boundaries. Not because you know someone, they can just have free falling on your yard. No. Sorry. Boundaries, man. This one was nitpicking. King of Cups, nitpicking. Someone's working on their wounds. Someone's working on their intuition. Someone's working on their self-mastery. But there's too much wounds when they work together, maybe. So they're turning their back. See? Turning their back. Bye. Later. It's too much wounds, man. And I can see it in my intuition. And you're taking me for a eat. Someone's taking someone's emotion attention for an idiot. King of Cups, man. It's sort yourself out. So now maybe this Emperor is in his full emotions because he's using his intuition to make many ships come in. Because there was too many muddy situations. It's like a quicksand. I just heard quicksand. And this is why there was no diversification, that structure. Do you know what I mean? So now someone's moving forward. Someone's moving forward. No, turn their back. I'm busy at work. I'm investing in myself. Thank you very much. I'm investing in myself. Maybe they're wounded when it comes to investing in a Virgo or Taurus person when it comes to creative ideas. Too many ungrateful people, man. No, because we're friends or you're familiar with me, you can come and take the piss. No. So someone said, no, I've seen the whole view. It was a proper quicksand. No. So someone had the whole view. Maybe someone's single, working on their own self-mastery when it comes to self-reflection, self-analyzation. Maybe someone's in self-employment. And trust me, they're going to rewind, okay, this whole withdrawal of maybe a circle of people or a social group. They're rewinding a social group to bring in healing. Just say thanks, bye. You know? We're a tree, and with a tree, not every leaf stays on the tree, does it? No. Because it's always got a blossom, spring, winter, you know? Just maybe too many storms with this person. Someone wants to take that leap of faith forward. No baggage, no expectations. Maybe away from a King of Cups. But the King of Cups is looking at someone's studious ways of looking inside of themselves. And they've seen they've got lots of sparkling ideas. So someone feels like they're taking authority and control. Because now someone's looking at maybe a social group, a friend group, or maybe looking at a third-party person when it comes to illuminating the truth. Maybe someone has a hard time telling the truth. It's like, what's that thing called? Not like the Mandela effect. I don't really believe in that. I haven't learned enough, but someone makes something look like it's not difficult for them, but it is. I think somebody wants to match up to someone, and it's not matching, it's just matching up pure like matchboxes and lighting up a big bomb, and it's just not working. So the only way they can get out of this difficult situation is fairness, balance, truth, or a legal situation when it comes to investment. Maybe someone's thinking about a Aquarius person or a Taurus person, or maybe this King of Cups is just looking at a difficult situation when it comes to legal matter. When it comes to spiritual court, they're definitely flowing right in there. They made a difficult situation when it comes to emotion. Maybe someone done emotional manipulation or gave really bad advice about emotions or playing with someone's emotions. Because now we're looking at Aquarius energy, all right? Someone's looking at the 11th house, maybe, when it comes to like-minded people or maybe similar interests to achieve an idea. Because maybe they had hope for something and they went for a joint activity. But within this group expression, their minds, man, in front of their minds, it's more focused on difficulties than actually bringing in calmer waters. So this Mason's going for a tower moment. He built something on a lie. He built something on a lie. And he built something away from his intuition. So maybe he's having a tower moment, because God brings down people's towers. Well, you lot do, but God doesn't. And God don't like help people that don't look after themselves. Because God gives warnings all the time from intuition. Someone went against their better judgment. Because to me, I still think it's blasphemy when you say, oh, God bless and God this and God that. I want to get married or not in the name of God in the church and all that. But behind closed doors, you're building up towers on lies, falsifications, difficulties, just to stay on top of your game. But this person's going down because of their movements, because someone doesn't have that willpower. They don't have no self-control, no self-discipline. So now someone's got to defend themselves when it comes to their beliefs. Why? Because he's too no-no-nay-nay. Why? Because he's a no-no-nay-nay. That's why. He's a no-no-nay-nay. That no-no-nay-nay needs to stay in the hay-hay, where he belongs, with the cows. Move himself over. Move yourself over. That's what he needs to do. He acts too much like an animal in the barn. And sometimes we shouldn't defend animals, I'm sorry. Because animals use their intuition. We have blocked intuition. Do you understand? The only reason why animals look like they're out of control is humanity. Why? Because we took them out of their habitat. We blocked them out of their habitat. Someone's blocked anyway when it comes to intuition. And somebody wants to block this King of Cups, which is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Probably wants to block a Taurus person. But look at them both, a water sign and a Taurus person. They bring a lot of wounded energy, and someone feels it's a burden, so they turn their back. Maybe they're looking at the Emperor and the Empress energy, and they're blocked, man. Maybe someone's going for a divorce, because too many third-party people seem to be a difficulties when it comes to the thoughts. Somebody used to probably mend their mother and father wounds. Just go within, find your mother and father within you. You are the inner child, and take care of yourself, so that you can start changing your lifestyle. Because someone has to redo their whole foundation again. Because maybe this is a situation where maybe a Gemini, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is turning their back. Too many back again. This King of Cups is a naughty little boy. Naughty little boy. This one needs to be on his own. Everyone turn their back. Look, turn the back. Looking at it, saying thank you. That's the only time they're going to look back at this person is to say, thank you, mate. I'm out. That's it. Too much dark. Too much darkness. Too much smoke and mirrors. Too much blocked work because of blocked intuition. Too much wounded when it comes to self-expression, maybe, or the courage to create, because the enthusiasm is a burnout. It's a burden. The thoughts at night is a burden about someone sparkling ideas, maybe a Gemini person. Somebody has to walk away from this King of Cups. Someone's walking away from a Cancer person. They have the willpower to do so. Into me, I will, because into me, I have the will, the power of self. Just be creative. You can be a very good leader. Because the Emperor feels heartbroken about a circle of friendship. There's no emotional support. It's more, when someone acts like they're there for you emotionally, but they're not really. Because really, they just need you as that circle of support to say, I'm important because I've got that person there. But maybe that person doesn't really understand how more powerful that person is than the other person. But the other person thinks they're more powerful. But it's self-delusion. Self-delusion. Self-delusion, man. Because he's not even a King of Cups. He's a page. He's not even a king. He hasn't even mastered his own element yet. He's got a lot of work to do. So I don't know where the fuck he think he's going in a chariot. He's not going nowhere in no chariot. So he better pipe his ass down and start looking at his own self, because he's got blocked intuition. He's going to listen. He's going to sit down and learn his lessons. Because someone has these thoughts of exaggerating, because someone was cunning when it comes to their words. it were like swords. When you look at word swords, take the S out, what do you have? Words. So someone's using their words as a weapon. Do you understand? So someone's doing a lot of gossip and stabbing maybe Aries behind the back. Very, very, very cunning. So now because of this darkness, it's been a long time with this darkness. Now you probably got a journalist learning about this situation. Okay? Because into me, I think now this King of Cups is nervous because there's a lot of talk when it comes to social talking. Or maybe this person likes that sociable lifestyle, a social climber. Men can be social climbers too, you know. Men can be manipulative. Men can be manipulators towards each other. Maybe they used to cut hair together. Or maybe it could be his barber. Because now he's looking at difficult situations. And now maybe his master's gone into his own full emotion. Because he's more mature, grounded, coming out of a difficult situation. Or this King of Cups is, let me see what I want. Nah, it's two men with two different emotions. Or it could be one where this King of Cups was looking to stab an Aries behind the back and turn his back away. So he could be like see, I'm gonna make a man's name up. Because we got a Jezebel for the women, we got Delilah's and Delilah. This King of Cups, man, you're gonna make me want to go in my head and figure out what I can call you, boy. Play ain't well. It's not enough because a player can be a woman as well. Because he sure ain't looking right now. He wants to turn his back on the Emperor, but before he does that, he wants to create difficulties, backstabbing. He wants to create havoc first. Or he did first. And that was always his plan. No matter the exit, it's like beginning, middle, after. Regardless of a situation, the timeline, even when you leave, my plan is always before you move, I'm going to create havoc, backstabbing. This is probably why I said about blackmail. Don't listen to this buffoon. Ladies got more to hide. That's why they do blackmail. Because if you move, guess what? You can say more. And when you even say one thing, more people will come out and more people will come out. This is why blackmail starts, isn't it? Because they know they got more to hide. So blackmail can't. Nah, man. Tend to go and sit on his, I don't know. Behave yourself. Yeah, so this is why maybe such a serious person is looking. Maybe he's 10 steps ahead of the King of Cups. Why? Because he's got blocked intuition and this Aries person doesn't. This is probably why he's 10 steps ahead. And that's why he's going for a tower moment. Why? Because this Aries person use their emotions and they're making ships coming. That's why his ships is there. And his is blocked. And that's why he feels wounded and he's wounded. This Aries is wounded because he's looking at this one. And even still, he's in his full emotion. Because he's going towards the Ten of Pentacles. You can't do it with this King of Cups or this King of Cups. So he's looking at his own emotions, this Aries person. He's not taking no more emotional advice from maybe that's probably a spiritual person or some kind of emotional support. Nah, he's looking at his own emotions, this King of this Emperor. Because that's why he was 10 stabs. He would have got 10 stabs. But because he uses intuition and he doesn't, he was 10 steps ahead. And that's why this one is worried. That's why he's left in the dark. Because people are turning their back. This masculine has turned his back. Well, let's not talk too soon. But he said thank you though. Thank for the backstab, man. I learned. I saw a bigger horizon. I tapped into my own emotions. I saw this difficult between me and you. And I manifested my willpower away from you, bro. Because you're not a manifestor. You're just a lying, stealing, cheating, motherfucking acting like a friend. So I know you need to jog on. And he's sitting there thinking, uh-oh, I tried to manifest a downfall for someone. But they were 10 steps ahead of me. Why? Because by the time he got here, he's already here. So now he feels blocked. Yeah. Hey, it's like a Monopoly game, man. It's like Monopoly. This one's, he is a emotional Monopoly player. Certain things, you know, you can't tell people about your emotions, man. They're saying bingo, bingo, bingo. Yeah, so now someone's manifesting. He was manifesting a tower moment, this King of Cups. Because I think he wanted something blocked. He wanted someone's intuition blocked. Because he wanted someone's work, maybe. It's a struggle. Someone's struggling. But now maybe this Emperor, Sagittarius person, you know, he's a Leo person, he's got boundaries. Yeah, he's looking at love. Stuck. Thinking about Gemini person, maybe a Sagittarius person. Because he's looking at a fire sign and an air sign. He wanted them blocked by the intuition. He was working on that. It's not working. Someone's 10 steps ahead. That's what I'm saying. See? 8 steps ahead. Someone's 8 steps ahead and 9 steps ahead because he was on the next step. He was on that. You see, like the first step, there's 10 steps. He's on the first step. By the time he got on the first step, they've already reached on the 8th, 9th, 10th step. See? Because 8 and 9. And now he's pissed. His manifestation didn't work. Why? Because your fucking intuition is not tapped in. He's not tapped. So someone's stuck thinking about a wounded warrior, maybe. A lover. And someone's saying, thank you, man. Because now, you're 9, 10, 11, all in you, all in his head now. Because they're not stuck. They're moving. They got the ambition to move. Now, all this energy's gone over there. That's why it's dark over there. Because now he's got all that 10 steps. 19. That's a lot of steps, boy. So now he's left with it. He's left with it. That's why he's left with it. Because they moved and he's left. He's left with it, man. It's been transmuted back when it comes to thoughts and energy. Maybe someone paid a partitioner. And this partitioner, nah, you need to give up, bro. Yeah, thanks for the heartbreak, Libra. Maybe it was a masculine saying, you know what? Thanks for the heartbreak. It was a friend. It was probably a friend. Or a friend or a brother-in-law or, I don't know, some kind of relationship going around there. So some kind of contract, partnership, something. He said, nah, thank you. See you later. So maybe someone's going to do a contract. Maybe a Gemini, Libra person or Aquarius person. Check it resonates. Because someone's got the full view, man, about this fight. Maybe it's from the past or a friend or someone familiar. But someone's looking at memories of happiness. Maybe from an ex. And they want to plant a foundation. King of Cups, man. See, when you use your intuition enough, the universe gives you 10, 15, 20,000 steps ahead of you, my friend. And now maybe he feels defensive now. Resentment. But send that resentment to yourself because your plan didn't work. How do you take it out on people, man? Go in the mirror and take it on yourself. But blackmail don't work over here, boy. Reliability, Leo, strength. There you go. Passion. The strength of this passion, reliability. Or you're looking at maybe the passion of the strong promiscuity. Someone's got to have their boundaries up when it comes to being a player. Because someone needs to defend themselves away from Queen of Pentacles. She's a fucking troublemaker. There you go. Always there, man. Someone that's familiar. Maybe a friend. Maybe a friend of a friend of a friend. But you look at this insight, man. This Queen of Pentacles, she is not nice. They're looking back saying, you just like to fight, but you can't fight by yourself. So why did you fight then? You little chicken shit. You're not making no sense, man. Maybe this person used a King of Cups and a fire sign person use their money to create fights and now they can't find their own. They can't. People are leaving anyway. Intuition, man. Fighting. Five of swords and are bullying. The Queen of Pentacles is bullying. That's in her thoughts constantly. Bullying. This is verbal, mental, physical, intimidation. She'll use anything to do anything for money. Anything. But what she does goons. She's got goons to go out and do it. Because she can't do it herself. Why? Because she ain't got a pot to piss in when it comes to inside of her. Do you understand? Right. No empathy, man. No fucking empathy. These people are just too much. Witch in the wardrobe. Witchy woo. Someone's going to find out maybe someone's a partition in their family. They're going to be very shocked. It's going to be a shock moment for a lot of people. Because now you're looking at memories. Maybe about soulmates, twin flame. Maybe looking at someone's community. They're going to look over certain things. And it's memories are coming back to this community. About an earth sign person or a water sign person. And that's what they're going to be their difficulty. Why? Because they thought they were ahead of these two. No, it's the community as well that's making them just back. Because he's realizing it's just not two people. That's seeing it from within. It's a community of people. It's a community. Because a lot of people's gone within, man. Just work on yourself. Someone's working on their own now. Maybe King of Cups. I mean, yeah, King of Cups. Maybe working on their own now. It's a community of people feel like they've been backstabbed by this. Maybe it's King of Cups. But now we're looking at this Aries masculine person. The Emperor. He's planting a new foundation. He tapped into his own emotions. He doesn't need to sit down with no idiot man that's not even a King of Cups. He's a Page of Cups. So you can't give me nothing. What advice can you give me apart from worry, stress, heartbreak? Why? Because he's projecting. So he thought he was 10 steps ahead of the Emperor. Nope. Emperor is 1,000 steps ahead of you. Why? Because only the Emperor can go in that chariot. No fake Emperor can ever go into this chariot. Ever. If you think the sky's your limit now, you're coming down. Why? Because you're not a real Emperor. And you're not a king. You are not a king. You are a page. This is why the emperors are waking up. You understand? All 4 kings in the emperor to control a King of Cups like this. And teach them to go back in your intuition. But bark your blood clot down because you can't get into this chariot anyway. Regardless, my friend. Regardless of your wishes, my friend. You can't go in there. So good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Yep, I told you. Good luck with that one. Somebody wanted an ending for an emperor. A King of Wands. Good luck with that one. He's working at 10,000 steps ahead of you, my friend. Why? Told you. You are a page. He is a king. So he's at 10,000 steps ahead of you. Whether he knows it by the flesh or not, but the soul is. But the soul is. Now someone's stuck about working and investing in an entrapment. So I'm looking at someone's got all the tools, man, to come out of an entrapment. And they're saying thank you. Maybe to an air sign person. There you go. Relying on yourself. And now Queen of Wands thinking, I'm heartbroken up at night about this dark entity in my bed. Or in my life. The demon in the bed. The demon. So now you look at a situation. Someone was in a very muddy situation. And I don't think they realised until they tapped into their situation. There you go. A strong one. Leo person. Said thank you. Little more. Why? Because they understand the lion rules from the heart. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. So now we're looking at maybe a karmic masculine is going to be in the book called Genevieve Nadia, the Lionheart Pillar. There you go. There you go. Lionheart pillars, man, all over the place. Why? Because they don't want no empress to wake up. That's why everyone talks about king. Now, what's the trend? What's the trend change? Everyone wants to be an emperor now. Watch. Or an empress. Watch this whole dynamic change. But everyone wants to be a king. No, I'm a king. No, I'm a queen. Well, the emperor's here now. Oh, there you go. And that's the truth. God said that's the truth. The emperor's here now. Most emperors are not here no more. They bring order. And some emperors were just not real emperors, just like some pastors, isn't it? So they're looking at balancing and holding away from the devil. Someone's got a purpose to complete that cycle. Release the devil, man. Release the devil. It's not wanted. It's not wanted. Look for your higher self. Go for the higher mighty. Someone's looking about going into a 2 of Cups. Someone walked away from a 2 of Cups, maybe a Queen of Cups. Someone's looking at the Empress, looking at a pathway to balancing into a happy generational wealth. Maybe King of Swords thinking about this. He wants a victory upon his foundation. He's happy about giving into his own intuition. Queen of Swords has been defended. You know, someone feels like they miss an opportunity. Why? There you go again. Queen of fucking Pentacles always got that fighting mode, but she can't fight on her own. Now she feels defeated. Why? Because she can't fight on her own, man. She thought she'll have all these people under her web. No, baby girl. No. Because every time I dream about you, you get beaten up. So all this partitioner shit, all this voodoo shit, I don't know. Whoever you gave that, you need to give back people's money anyway. Defeated. Troublemaker. 5 of Pentacles. No, 5 of Swords. Genevieve Nadia, I guess. Or you could be dealing with a businesswoman coming to an end. Coming to an end. This is the vampire that was looking for boats, ships. They're probably like the river. Look at the boat sitting there. They went to fight for that lifestyle. at any cost. But they're intuitively blocked. A Taurus person don't have no intuition. So you should look at a King of Cups. Taurus and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, both fucking immature. Both of them, look, both of them, they're blocked when it comes to intuition. They're blocked when it comes to spirituality. They are dark entities. A Queen of Pentacles and this King of Cups. Remember, darlings, walk in love, talk in truth. I love you guys. Bye.